Well, in chart check today, we are looking at V-Mart, and it's been one of the super performing stocks of the bull market in mid caps back in 2016-17, and I would venture that it was among the top gainers across that particular bull period. But the last year and a half has been rather harsh to most of the mid cap stock, V-Mart included. So what has happened across the last about 18-20 months is that the stock has been undergoing a big corrective. What is interesting in this correction is the way the pattern has played out. Number one, the pattern itself is completed. As you can see, it has a nice three ABC kind of legs, which is typical of any corrective pattern. And then where I have drawn the horizontal line, you actually see the confluence of two Fibonacci zones of retracement, and where you have seen the second bottom, which is the lowest in the correction right now, that was also a Fibonacci price time projection, the time projection, sorry. So at this low, what we have here is a confluence between both price and time. And typically whenever kind of a correction undergoes both a price and a time correction, it usually comes to a rest. When we have pattern also clocked in, and then you have momentum which is also picked up, it's formed a kind of divergence pattern and picked up pretty nicely from there. So I think what you have here, price, pattern, time, and structure and sentiment. I think sentiment was the other one which is also quite deep in the negative. But all of that has got revived now, and V-Mart is one of the largest taxpayers, up to I think 38% of last year. And today's theme, in the light of whatever announcements were there, is attracting stock, those type of stocks for buying. So I do believe V-Mart will look up to about 2800, 2850, which would be somewhere around the last set of consolidation tops. And that is still about a 20% jump from here. For a decent sized mid cap stock, I think that's a pretty good move in the short to medium term.